What's going on, guys? It's Ted, and today I'm going to commentate over a free-for-all on Dome. I got a couple days ago. Final score is 30-4. However, I'm not really going to talk about the gameplay too much. I will say that the lobby that I was playing in was full of very new players to this game, and they were very, very low on skill. So that's why I pulled up such a good score with such a bad gun. The UMP 45 silence is not the way it was in MW2. You're going to see later on in the gameplay where it takes almost 7 or 8 bullets to kill somebody. So yeah. That's about as much as I'm going to talk about the gameplay. What I want to say today is I recently, about 3 or 4 hours ago, went to my first funeral ever, and I didn't know the guy. I'm not going to here for a pity party, but I didn't know the guy at all. It was just I was mainly there because my parents knew him, and he went to my church, and I was going to be the acolyte for the ceremony. It was a Christian funeral. I don't know if they differ anywhere else, but thankfully we didn't have the Westboro Baptist Church at our funeral. He wasn't a veteran, so I guess we wouldn't have had him anyways. But basically, it was just a very somber, kind of sad experience. Like, I didn't even know this guy, and I almost started crying halfway through it. Like, it was really a sad experience, and I think that's kind of cool. Like, I was noticing halfway through, or more than halfway through, but basically, there's these times in certain ceremonies or certain services where you just feel like the mood and the whole place is altered. Like, when I go to church on Sundays, it's just kind of a routine thing. Like, you just go there. There's really no feeling involved in the service. It's just a church service. You learn about God. You just have a good time. Well, when you're in the funeral, everything's different. Like, everyone there's crying. Everyone's in a sad mood. And it's kind of hard to explain that feeling that you get. But it's basically I don't really know how to explain it. It's just an altered mood. Like, everything's not the way it should be. People are crying. People aren't happy. You're celebrating basically someone's death. You're not celebrating it, but you're looking back at his life. And everyone came up and talked about his life and how much of a good person he was. I thought that was really cool. But it was my first funeral, and I really don't want to go to too many more. Really, he's the only person I've ever known in my life that's died is probably my neighbor. I had a neighbor, and she was about 85 years old. I always used to mow her lawn, and she always loved being in her garden. She would garden all day long, and that was basically what she did. And then she'd go on a walk with one of her friends a couple times a day. I'd always see her walking around the neighborhood. But I was on vacation one time, and when we got back, we learned that she was pruning her yard, and she had a heart attack when she was pruning her yard. So or pruning something, I don't know what type of flower it was that she was pruning. But and that's how she. But I started thinking about that's the way. If she had to go out, that would have been the way she'd want to go out, because she was doing things that she loved. She loved working in the yard, and that's how she went out. So I kind of think as far as that goes, some things are planned out by God. That's just my belief. I'm a Christian. Everyone can believe what they want to believe. That was a complete failure on my part. Like I said, these kids were horrible. He was shooting at me before I opened my Predator missile. That guy was completely oblivious. These guys are just all horrible. So that's really the main reason I pulled such a good score. And coming up here, I got 3 kind of bullshit deaths in a row. He just panic knifed, and then he didn't know what to do, so he jumped. And then I spawned right in front of him again. And then I come over here, and there's a guy camping in a corner. I think my attack helicopter finishes off the game for me. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, as always, make sure to leave a like for me. It helps out a lot, and it makes me know you enjoyed the video. There's a douchebag camping in the corner with a Kembo FMG9s. Oh, they're so oblivious. Look at he stared at me for at least 5 seconds before he even killed me. Then my attack heli finishes off the game. I was going for a challenge, that's why I didn't skip the kill cam. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later. Bye.